What's up, everyone? Welcome to another live stream. I hope everyone is doing well. Okay, let me get the screen up here. Okay, 23 on Twitter already. Welcome to all the bots. Hopefully the sound is all right. Drop questions in the chat. I'm live on Twitter. I am live on YouTube. Okay, so for those of you who don't know, my name is Hans. I'm simply dude on the internet. I am a technical analyst. I also tend to create some meme coins every now and then. What we're looking at here is a pump.fun, shall we say, fork, but it has functionality with Pulse Chain added like a few hours ago. And being the degenerate that I am, I've already created a meme coin here. Now, how this Halter.fun works, like I mentioned, there is a pump.fun on Solana, and it's been very, very successful thus far because you can pretty much launch a coin with almost zero liquidity needed. So yeah, we've done this year. How this works is it has a bonding curve all the way to a 60k. So when this launches, it launches at, I think it was like 2k, and it's with every single coin. You can see the coin launches here, and we'll go through that. We'll just discuss what happened here. This obviously has to be PLS. It hasn't been optimized for Pulse just yet. We can see the progress bar is here at 30%. We got all the way to 60, but this is quite normal for the pump.fun, and it seems like it's the same here. But there are some technical issues here. They are fixing it now, but you can only sell 100% of your bag. So, I mean, I think people misjudged what they did here, and they just smacked the price down, not knowing that they've sold pretty much their whole bags, right? So we got to 60k, and the seller stepped in. So we need to get back up there. We're currently at 30%. Let me just refresh this. Yeah, at 18k market cap, we need to, it's a 3x away. And when this does hit that threshold, the bonding curve fills and the threshold gets hit. That then sends the LP to PLS or to PLSX, lists it there, and then burns the whole liquidity pool. How I set up what is that you can only buy 2%. You can see here the holders. Now, the first holder is obviously the liquidity pool. It starts with 100. And you can't get more than 2% of supply. So that practically destroys all bots. It destroys all snipers. It destroys pretty much all insiders, right? And it also gives a fair chance because generally, if you launch it with some obscure coin, you know, not everybody has that obscure coin already. Some people still have to go buy it on the market. And whereas others already might have a larger supply of that specific coin, has cornered some supply of it, and then that gives them quite a massive advantage later on, as they can just transfer that wealth to the next vehicle, which they can ride up again. So I think this is, it couldn't get fairer than this. The LP gets locked, whatever. And I think going into the future, anyone who doesn't launch a meme coin, especially if they're not adding a lot of liquidity at the beginning, there's no reason why they shouldn't use this platform to do it, to launch their coins. I'll look at other coins for you. If you're interested, if you want to drop coins in the chat. Sound is good. Okay, awesome. Because there were a lot of guys complaining in the previous live stream. So that's good to hear. Okay, yeah, so let's see if we can get to that listing. Uh, Unfortunately, we had that little bug there, right? Because these guys all just sold down their bags. This is normal. This also happens on pump.fun. As soon as you get to the listing market cap, the jitters will sell it down. And I mean, this is actually very, very bad for us, the fact that we had this error here. Let's see if we can eat this whole wick here, or this whole move here. Um, yeah, man, that's the unfortunate thing about doing things early. It's not the end of the world. After all, I did say that this is just an experiment. And I mean, we got there, right? We reached our target, and unfortunately, the platform did have some issues. But if someone else didn't do this first, um, and showed what the issues were, we won't have them fixed now. So they are currently getting fixed. I am in the Telegram. So yeah, that is the reality of things thus far. So see, we've got chats here. We can go to home. We can filter here to just CPLS. And you can see all of the new coins being launched here. And you can see there's no volume trading on these just yet. Um, you've got a Telegram link or a Twitter link here. You can check out the socials. I don't know why our coin is not up here. It's also not on the Hall of Fame. Panama Rollers. So yeah, I really hope this takes off on Pulse Chain. Knowing the Pulse Chain community, they're probably not gonna adopt this because it's like many of the people are very, very opposed to anything, pretty much. Okay. I went to sleep with Bestie and appeared on my feed. I wake up and it's down already. What happened? Crypto Bestie is posting fashion. Um. Oh my god. The thing is, if your meme um isn't funny, it's not gonna do well. It's not value extraction or anything like that. You can see her the amount of coins she had, and she sold none of it. I mean, I don't have to defend anyone, but I mean, you get people LP burn to pull the bestie. So what's wrong here? By the way, Fashion Coder did say she's launching Bestie on Pulse Chain, so people are so rude. I mean, she's an actual developer. Let her do what she wants. Who is she extracting value from on Pulse Chain, on Solana? Anyway, I've got enough enemies thus far. I don't need more. Market cap at 18k. 6. Damn, 6k virtual LP. This started with nothing, right? Volume 23k volume. Huh? Steven says the sound is much better. I'm happy. I'm happy with that. 4 million pulse buy here. Let's go, boys and girls. Let's go. Let's pump it. Now all of a sudden it has a. It's so broken. Oh, now it's better again. Oh, it shows the volume down there, the volume bars. Okay. It's $188 that came in here. Let's send it, boys and girls. And you can expect some people wouldn't want to click on this link, right? We just need it to be listed on Pulse. On Pulse 6. And as soon as it's on Pulse 6, it's most likely going to rocket. Because it's going to be a brand new chart when it starts trading on. Let's see if it actually does have a chart here. Yeah, see, it's no chart coming up. So let's check out DEX tools. It did bring up the... Yeah, look at this. But it has no trading volume on DEX tools. It's only showing here. 3%. What? What? So yeah, as you guys can see, this LP is quite buggy, hey? It's cool that you can see. You can see the buys coming through here at the top. There are some trades here. So this guy just bought $200 here. Can we look at SolidX? Can we look at Hard? Yeah, I can look at those coins for you guys. We'll keep this tab open here while I look at your requests. The only way you're gonna get a request from me is if you buy this coin here. I'm just joking. It's a good SolidX. Guys, we're watching the live stream last night and you're getting FOMO. Oh, you've lost structure. The RSI is coming down. This is obviously what I told you guys to look for. You need to wait for a W. And you need for the wait for the W to confirm whenever this gets in, right? So you need a low, you need a high, you need a higher low, and then a higher high. Right, wherever this comes in, I mean, it can happen down here, it can happen right now, right here. You have lost support levels. I mean, it's bouncing off that support level. It's tested it twice already. Yeah, you've got a few support levels left. There's no rush here. You can just wait for a W to confirm wherever it comes in. There's a lot of support here at the 78.6 level and that support level there. It's just a bit too early. Can we look at hard? Okay, Lulwat is sitting at 33%. 23k in liquidity. Hard. You have a W forming down there. I terribly dislike looking at things. If you're Sunny Detective, you're very, very hypocritical for blocking me and then asking me to chart your coin. Or if you're part of that ecosystem, because you know they hate me, right? And they block me. And you see, I'm being the better person here. Uh, with disregarding the fact that you hate my guts, I'll charge your coin for you. I'll be the better person here. That is a W, unless it confirms. I'm gonna FUD your project hard as well. Do be cognizant of the fact that reflection tokens do struggle to get up because it constantly adds more LP to the sell side. A job here is done. It's in value. You need for W to break. This can easily just continue down. There's no rush here. You can just wait for W break and a retest. But now you're still in a downtrend. Lol, what? And if you block me, I'm most definitely not going to send people your way. Let's see what you guys, the rest of you, are looking out for. Incentive token. Still, this is the 3-day. I mean, ink is not in value here. It's overvalued, but it looks incredibly strong, right? It looks like it wants to go higher. There's a hidden bullish divergences on the weekly, on the 3-day. Remember, this is versus PLS. Versus USD, there's no reason for you to be looking at the USD value. No reason. Either way, we're bouncing off the 78.6 level. I'll just look at it for, I mean, this volume bar is massive here. That doesn't help us much. On the daily, you want to see a W form. Right. Break of the W. And versus PLS, it's very, very high, very, very strong. I can't get it there. I have to wait for these levels down here. But I might not get it, right? Hidden bullish divergence on the 3-day and hidden bullish divergence on the daily. It's almost totally reset. I mean, I'm just harvesting my ink rewards and selling them and compounding my farms. I don't know what you are doing. It's just what I do. Nah. Wicks and tails like to be eaten. Wicks and tails like to be eaten. You're gonna come down and fill this entire wick. You see where, look at this, the confluence. You're gonna come down and retest the breakout level. That's just your W there. It's your retest level. This is gonna come down and then it's ready to go. I'll be getting it there. Once it breaks its higher high. What's going on with LOLWAT? Let's see. Okay, there was just a trade here 35 minutes ago, so we'll continue with this analysis. Please go check out this coin. I mean, even if you just buy $5 worth. I really just want for what to be the first coin that actually makes it through the listing here. That'll be freaking awesome. Just to have bragging rights, you know. So that's nah. Could you check out HXR? I'm just a random crypto nerd. Good to know, bro. I'll look at Icarus for you after this. Could you check out HXR? Is this on Pulse Chain? Yeah, Hex rewards. 1 month old. Really? This is probably some reflection token that rewards you in Hex. I mean, you're back in value. I mean, this is where you should be interested. And but there's $10 of liquidity on this coin. I mean, volume. So it's 4.4k market cap. I mean, this can easily just die, and you're sitting holding a bag, right? Really not getting me excited here, unfortunately. There's probably more liquidity somewhere else. Let's just make sure, just to be fair. No, I mean that's very risky. The Icarus chart. I mean, I looked at Icarus the other day for you guys, and the chart didn't look good. I mean, lots of selling pressure, only selling pressure. 1.1k market cap. I mean, I remember the indicator being very, very high. Weirdly enough, very, very high. Look at this daily, right? I mean, on the log, if you put it on log, it looks great, right? Yeah, I mean, there's no, yeah, I don't know, hey. I mean, for it, that's a 90x, 90% down more. I don't know. I just don't like the fact that it's this high, and it's really hard for me to read this. I mean, you've got new candle body lows, right? This is the newest candle body that's been formed. So you're still in a downtrend. You you have not had a higher high in all of this downtrend. So yeah, I either have to wait here patiently to get an entry. We still have a few flows of buys coming in here in Lolwat. It's good to see. Are there anything else you guys want me to take a look at? BBC. Super chat from CD says, could you check out OMG? Yeah, the sound is fantastic today. I'm super happy to hear that. Let's look at OMG for you. I bought the literal bottom in this. I don't know if this is the bottom or if it goes lower. It bounced off the 61.8. This is not done consolidating just yet. This is versus pulse. I can pull up some indicators. So the RSI has not been. I would love for it to get down here. Either way, it's not in location. Which location is the 61.8, which is the green line here. We can see where most of the volume was traded at. This was a very, very fast move. I mean, you risk consuming this whole, a large amount of this rally. So, I mean, I would wait for this RSI to get reset. And it's still a long ways away. It's at 56, right? Well above 50%. Right? If it gets down here, it will then form some bullish divergences with price action still going lower. And then the indicator is going higher. Then it will create a W. And this is your indication to go long when it makes a higher low. I don't know where this comes in. If it comes in the reload zone, if it comes down there. And that's where you would be interested. This is the nosebleed section. I did nibble some here. Knowing that it most likely goes lower, right? I've got my levels, the 61.8, the 78.6 level. It's just 61% down from the top. I mean, so I'm up 40% here, not doing anything. I only take profits when I hit a double. This has got a lot more room to go down, unfortunately. And there's nothing wrong with that. Get a healthy consolidation, start moving sideways. Then you can go much, much higher in the future. Guys, if Somi is tweeting about the thing, you're way too late, right? Somi got into Pika very, very early, and he still waited 2 to 3 days to tweet about it, right? He's got a large following. He can't risk shilling a low cap meme coin that rugs, right? And even with Pika, he was early, and the dev still rugged, but obviously the community takeover happened. Yeah, let's look at Pika quickly because that thing is topped hard. It's forming a massive M up here. This is where you should actually short it. This is the short location. And this is your M forming here. This is going to come all the way back here. See what Lol is doing. We're still, yeah, we're still moving up there. There's no reason why we can't get this listed at 60k. That's just nothing. Okay, let's see what you guys are saying. Oh, BBC you asked for. Let's look at BBC for you. $7 months. This one's probably best to look at. We want as much data for the PLS pair as we can possibly get. Remember I called it the breakdown down here, the breakout down here. It was literally this level here. So the top like a pro, obviously. You're heading down here. There's still, I mean, there's a lot of open air. You've got some traffic here. You need to hold those levels and then these levels. And if you do not hold any of them, you're going to fall down to 400, which is more than a 10x away. The RSI is too high here. Let's scroll down to shorter time frames. It's 3 days and in the middle of nowhere. And the daily has a lot more room to the upside, but this was a fast move. Forget the retracements because you don't know if you're going to get a retracement. Either way, it's giving you a chance once. The next level is at the 78.6 level. Do not be surprised if you come down and fill these areas, right? I mean, you could go even lower. Right to there. There's no hurry here. New lows, right? You need a higher low to form. It could come in here. It's got a lot of work to do. And this is coming from someone that literally called the W breakdown on the day, on the hour, and took that trade. See what's going on here. So, gay stop. People are actually buying this. But just one guy. Just one guy buying up the price. See, it's the same guy buying up the price. 8F0. Yeah, beware of things like this, right? Let's go see. I should watch out, you know. I don't want to be showing nudity here. So a good way to filter all of these, because these are all crap. There's no volume here. Is to see if there are socials here. Huh. Either way. Get. pop. Papa on pulse chain. One member. There's no Twitter here, nothing. Active. Why is what not showing up? Freshly aped. Volume. Ascending. Do you see little what's not here? There it is. I mean, it doesn't look like there are any sellers left. These are just green can. Oh, I mean, there are a few wicks here. Hopefully, PLS puts in a W soon. Yeah, I mean, there hasn't really been a need for me to update this, right? I tweeted this very, very clearly for you guys that I wanted to see the W form here. I spoke about this on Crypto 7's channel, right? Even before we had the V, that I wanted to see a W form here, right? And that would just be a large W, right? You don't have to get the small W in here. It can show up on shorter time frames. It doesn't have to be like on the 4-day. But you can see the clear W here. Don't be surprised if we come down to retest this W level, right? This also coincides with the 78.6 level, I think. Yeah, so there's quite a lot of support here. I mean, we don't have to come to the 61.8. This is just a very, very lively area. That is a little bit of a doji candle. That, in fact, is a very, very bullish candle on this time frame, right? So we can easily put the W in here, right? Easily happen there. Doesn't have to happen in there. But and another thing to note, right? Obviously, you guys want this to happen now. But remember, consolidation sideways, and the longer you move sideways, the more healthier it is. The more higher you can go when this finally does rally. But you guys can see it's starting to slow down here, right? And if we zoom out here, right, we want something like this type of consolidation to happen here. And I'll draw that in for you so you guys can get kind of an idea of what we're looking for here, right, before we start going again. So we bottomed there, yeah, just something like this. Good consolidation. Doesn't have to last that long. That's your large W, right? I mean, I can do it even better. It's most likely going to look very, very similar to what we recently had. So that's your bottom there, right? Small little W's, large W, and off you go. I mean, if we get this market structure here, and you can imagine the large W that I'm looking at here, right? I mean, then you can just start zooming out. This is incredible bullish market structure. But then again, we need these lows to be defended. We haven't confirmed the W yet. I will probably confirm that the bottom is in once we create the little W and break it out like that, right? And it's funny, look at the small W, you get a large rally, you just come down to retest that breakout level, right? And this is just a macro of what happened here. We just came right back to retest this W, the small little W back there. Look how perfectly we retested it. And this is a larger W, small W in here and the larger one in there. Yeah, please click the PLS on MXC equals the bottom. I don't know if you're agitating me, but yeah, Let's scroll down here a little bit. No, there's a lot of lol what on my timeline today. You know, you need to be. You guys probably don't like me spamming you like this, but I mean, I need to. You need to. Someone needs to. You know, someone needs to jump in the water first. Um, you know, I said people long ago that yeah, here. No, 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 no. People will claim that the Mexi listing was the bottom. Probably went too far already. That's what it's cool is. I like the search function on one's phone. I don't know how the search function works. I should just probably put in the. I'll just retweet it so I can find it quickly. Yeah. So Somi tweets it the 31st of May. Let's go to the daily. So the day before the bottom. He tweets Baxter's listing on Pulse Chain tomorrow. The 1st of June. 1st of June we bought. Dude, you know this centralized exchange plebs will say the listing was the bottom. We must go lower, otherwise we will never hear the end of this. Now let's look at the Mexi bottom, the Mexi listing. The 1st of June, the listing happens. Rally up. Then we retrace. We never made it up to 60. So you know what I'll say? Is if you guys are saying the Mexi listing was the bottom, I'm gonna say well the Mexi listing was the top. Because it was the top. The thing is, the technicals always lead to the fundamentals. The chart will show bullishness way, way, way before any bullish fundamental event. And how long have we been talking about the bullish divergences, right? The bullish divergences didn't form overnight and didn't form when the news of a Mexi listing came out. No, in fact, the bullish divergences started at the 3rd of May. And there you go. Just like the bearish divergences signaled the top on pulse chain here. It's as easy as that. And the reason why I am so confident about this is because there does not exist a single profitable fundamental analysis anywhere in any market. Not one. All of them use a technical analysis form, some form of technical analysis, I should say. Even the staunchest fundamental analysis. But then again, these things won't make any sense to a retailer, a new participant in the market. All of this seems woohoo to him. Even if you show them profitable entries and profitable trades, they still won't believe you. So you need to convince them of technical analysis in the first place that it works. And yeah, so I mean, every session I talk about these things, you know. And not everything is always as it seems, you know. Some things aren't easy to explain. So we haven't had a single order in 14 minutes on what? Ah, there we go. We can continue. We just got a new buy. So, I mean, we're 40% there. We've done 10% in the last few minutes that we've been live. So, I mean, I'm getting very little chat from you guys. So, throw in your requests, please. But, ooh, a nice little 19 million buy. Damn, 10 million PLS buy here. Damn. Nice. What a legend. $500 buy. Here we go. Here we go. Let's tweet out a meme here. Let's go find some memes. Check out here, guys. Click the Twitter. This will take you to my profile. You guys can see the constant flow of new followers. So this is most likely coming from here. And then you can join the Telegram as well, right? Here's the granny tokens. This shows all of the coins, and there is a topic dedicated for lol what. So do go join that. Let's look at some memes here. Lonely bear. I like that artwork. And those of you who are here, go ahead and click the like button on this little coin here or this little post here so we can get this freaking thing listed. Let's do it. Good morning all from the USA. Hey Hans, can you take a look at the granny tokens? Yeah, it's actually a good request to that. Let's take a look at some of the granny tokens for you. Okay, yeah, so the risk is a little bit off on Pulse Chain. As you can pretty much see, everything is doing a consolidation. Are we in the overall reload zone? Yeah, so we're back in the overall reload zone. Are we in the reload zone in the short term? Just a little bit high above it, so a little bit lower before we can be interested here. A clear uptrend here. We've got higher lows and higher highs. So this is KEK, right? 144k market cap. The oldest trading influencer meme coin on Pulse Chain, the original, the first influencer token on Pulse Chain. Very, very revolutionary, very, very fair. 50% of the supply is locked up. So actually the market cap is only 70k, right? Very revolutionary for the time, right? A year ago, I had the insight that this is where we would be in this market, right? Trading meme coins. And that is why I launched the first meme coin, and I did it fairly. The LP is still locked in teamfinance.io. All of those can be found on the Twitter on Kick on Pulse Chain. So do go check it out, hey? So yeah, we were first not only on launching meme coins, but once again, we are first with launching on hold.fun. So I'm kind of a trendsetter, right? I set the trend by charting meme coins very, very early on. Launch on PLS, please. So, lol, what? This meme coin, as soon as it hits this top here, it's gonna be listed on PLSX. Then it will be live for trading. But until now, is you can get this here, right? Just click on the link, and it will take you to buy here. To set up a new wallet if you're afraid to connect it to new sites, which is a good apprehension to have, in fact, right? Create a new wallet and then just fund it with a little bit of PLS. So yeah, I mean, a beautiful rounding bottom here. This looks very powerful. I mean, you can see the little W that we formed here. I mean, this is straight up. This is, has gone straight up, right? Just like, I mean, we went straight up here. But this is now your second wave, right? You get your first wave, you get your second wave retracement. Then the third wave has to be the longest wave. It can't be shorter than the first one. So you would expect this to at least go to these highs. There, that's your third wave. Then you get the fourth wave, and then the final blow off phase. And then you come all the way down, consolidate, and then you can go again. So this might have been just been the second wave correction here, and we are in the third wave now, which is the most explosive wave, right? Seeing more and more socials regarding the Granny token. Glad to be holding all 7 assets. Cheap AF. Yeah, they are. Hey, so that's okay, Gran. I mean, you can go look for very, very expensive coins, and I'm sure you're going to find them. So 45k market cap, very, very cheap. I mean, overall, we're just very much forming the same structure as PLS. Weirdly enough, it looks very, very much like the Boston chart. With that consolidation, the massive rally, and we're a little bit in front, right? We're kind of like here in Boss, and you can see how Granny has held beautifully its higher lows, and now has broken higher after that consolidation here. We formed some bearish market structure here. You can see the M, and it's now breaking down. So yeah, we can enter it here. A granny can enter here. I'm not telling you what to do. This is just what the granny does, and she can get it there. And not only that, it is inside the overall reload zone. And if we want to do the log scale, you can see that we're well off the lows still. I think we are in the overall reload zone. Yeah, like literally in the middle of the overall reload zone. So I can cheap, very, very cheap. This is most likely going to be... Yeah, I don't want to FOMO people. So actually here... So here you can see this is a V bottom, right? Markets don't like V bottom. We're on our way here to form the second W. And this needs to be a higher low, right? This needs to be defended here. We're well inside the reload zone. On the short term, we are not quite there just yet. It's bounced off the 61.8 once, so I would like for this to be a higher low. But it's not the end of the world if it wants to come form it here or even there. This was a V bottom, like I said, and the market doesn't like that. It's going to come down and retest these areas, which is fine. 87k market cap. All of these are incredible cheap, but everybody wants to go chase 3 million market cap coins at the top. Clan was given to everybody. This is an 18k market cap. I mean, it's up a lot. It really hasn't come down to give anybody a chance to get in. Right, still above the reload zone slightly, almost there. Loner, 12k market cap. You guys can check out these coins on my profile. Just go here to Google Docs. And pretty much this one is just as cheap as the others. You need it in there. And then honey. I mean, this doesn't tell us lots. It needs to come down here if I wanted to get some more. It's going to stay a while here. I don't know how many sellers there are in this asset. Hopefully there are, so they can push the price down for us. Could you look at earn, please? It is bleeding over. Or is the bleeding over? Oh, launch on Pulse Chain. Oh, Mr. Photon, excuse me, I misunderstood your message. I will look at launch for you. Yeah, Super Snake, to come back to your point, it's very, very cheap, right? Launch, okay, let's look at launch for you. You've made new lows. Some hidden bullish divergences. No, not really. You're gonna at least come back to retest the 600 level. Hope and pray that it holds there. Otherwise, you're gonna lose the lows here. Right, this is a new low here, so there's no market structure here. Hope and pray that you find some support there. Right, it's still going down. It's not slowing down just yet. This chart doesn't look bullish unless it starts holding at that yellow level. Let's see what's going on here. On what? So a few sells coming in here. A $50 sell here. A pleb selling at 26k market cap. We're 50% there. $45 there. No way this is taking forever to hit X. That a bug, right? Yeah, so that violently wicked the price down. I think if we were able to just sell a little bit, we probably would have just slightly dipped. But everybody, this is most probably a group of guys that all bought together and like, okay, we're gonna sell, and they sold their whole supply, and then again. But now we're curling up. We have left all of them behind. We have, I mean, it's gonna move very very quickly once it moves through. I wish I could chart it like right here above this wick. As you can see, this red candle was a very very fast move, right? Like I've said many times, the market does not like fast moves. So as soon as we break above the 0.4028, it's gonna rocket all the way up here, unless we start getting some new sellers, right? Trump on PLS finally hit the reload zone. What do you think? I really think you're gonna want to get some of this because it was the first Trump coin launched on Pulse Chain. It has the most data, right? And you can't. Is it Trump Gold? No. No, it's not this. I have it here. Wait, I have it here. Here we go. Ooh, 40% down today. I should probably be buying here then. Yeah. Nice. Right at the point of control. So yeah, I mean, I'm most likely gonna forget about this. I shouldn't be buying on stream. Yeah, I'll be buying here. Right, you're just retesting this massive W here. Probably hits that. So 30% more either way. Don't sleep on this, guys. So, what's going on with Lil Watt? A $52 sell there, like a then a $120 buy a few minutes ago. I just I'm just gonna unretweet this because I've beaten that horse, the dead horse, to death. I mean, we're having a good reaction here on Pulse Chain. I think maybe there's some green candles on Ethereum or on Bitcoin. Yeah, so slight green candles. So yeah, Ivan, I like it here, bro. We're almost there. This is technically a breakout, right, on the larger time frames. I mean, on the 30-minute, we've already broken out here on. I mean, we should the 4 hour. I mean, really not a lot going on there to be analyzing. And you can see here, like, no one can have more than 2%. These guys are holding on, right? So this is a super fair distribution model. Absolutely love it. 50% there, boys and girls. 50% there. It's Mussolini. Please go like and retweet. You always have some very, very overly concerned person in the chat. Earn chart, sorry about that. Short-term memory, not quite there anymore. Oof. This looks terrible. Just a death spiral. I mean, you're getting oversold at least, so that's the only positive. No market structure. I mean, right? Until you see anything like that. Um, then you're gonna have to hold on to those horses, eh? And it's very, very easy. You just have to wait for a higher low to form. It's got a lot of work to do. What's up, Nick H? Hope you're doing well. Welcome to the live stream. If you guys have any other coins you guys want to take me a look at, just throw them in. I guess probably people have no idea what to look out for, right? They don't have the slightest idea of what to look for. I mean, I looked at this yesterday. I should have bought some Matty here. Don't hate it, don't date it, just trade it. I have not put my hands on this coin at all. I'm not a shill. I'm just looking for coins very, very cheaply. And we can see how beautifully the RSI has reset here. And you can, no, you might dislike Matty. Frankly, I don't really care. But you can see all the haters, right? They're out on full force. Matty has rugged you. Matty has launched a shitcoin. It's going to zero. Bro, I'm gonna get a double off on this coin. Look how oversold this thing is. The daily hasn't even printed yet. Maybe it's a little bit of a quick takeoff here. I highly suspect that these are some institutional fingerprints here, which is this is either Matty coming in here and buying the price up. I really don't have a problem with people with market makers removing liquidity at the top and rebuying at the bottom. It's the exact same thing as what Richard has done with Hex, but everybody's too stupid to know it. I mean, look at these indicators, right? This is an exuberant amount of selling. This is what you want to see in your coin. Like, get rid of all these weak-handed plebs. I'm not saying this is going to change the world and this is great innovation. There's also a bro accumulating some Benmu tokens. And we're live. And we're rocked. Whatever. This is the area where I'm interested. You can see the clear W down there, right? Now, it's not a perfect W on the line chart, which is not the end of the world, although on the candlestick chart, it's picture perfect. You're most likely going to see this, right? And then finally go. It's going to need some time to move sideways here. But don't fall into the stupid trap of like the people that think that you can only own their coin. Screw them all. This is player versus player. Okay. Value is not up here. Value is down here. Right. Let's see what's going on with the lol what. Oh my goodness. We broke out and someone dumpity dumped the price like a pleb. Let's refresh it here. Let's see what's going on. Oof, we're breaking out, boys and girls. We're 64% there. Take me to Valhalla. Lol, what? Have you looked at burn? I guess it's iBurn. I mean, you guys should really, really go look at my past streams. Like you'll learn a lot. I don't know, bro. Is this what you want me to take a look at, or is burn something else? No, burn. So is it pulse burn? You're gonna have to paste a ticker or a contract address. Look, the contract address is here. Copy it here. Copy the contract address. That doesn't help me, right? Look what happens if I put in burn. On what chain is it? Is it on pulse chain? Because there's a BNB, there's a BNB here. There's a sol burn here. There's another burn here. There's an ash burn here. There's a burn. There's a pulse burn here. Please, Nick, bro, help me out here. Yes tells me nothing. Is it this thing? It's probably this thing. Burn on PLS. Huh. I mean, it's not a bad chart. Let me see if that's the right one for you. Ending with 9B, 9F. Yeah, okay, so it's this chart. I mean, you can see the clear W. That's the retest of the W. I can't fault the granny if she wanted to get some. It's inside the reload zone. You've got market structure, which are higher lows and a higher high. And that is that. It's currently retesting. And I mean, can't fault the granny if she wanted to get some. The Twitter is not active, though, like I've just shown you. The last tweet is, what is it's the 9th today, so 8 days, right, since the last tweet. They do have the updated chart here. If you believe in it and if they're still active, it's 47k market cap, very very cheap. I mean, the website, the website's there. But is this some kind of a reflection token? Yeah, 1%. You guys know how I feel about reflection tokens, right? I don't think they struggle to get up because you continually add more selling pressure to the buy side or to the sell side. Yeah, I don't know what happens, right? And you guys are already buying up the Matty price here, right in front of me. I'll just let it go. I'll rewatch the stream and do all the buys that I wanted to buy. We're at 63%, my friends. I really want to see this get listed here. Let's do another tweet for you guys. Please go ahead and, if you're a holder, like and retweet, please. Let's get the message out. Let's send it, sir. Send or. I mean, it's the only thing going on in Pulse Chain currently. Right? All of the fun, even the Pulse Chain tokens are doing pullbacks, right? Or the Pulse Chain tokens, the Tangang tokens are on pullbacks, right? So it's kind of boring, not much going on. So yeah, it's definitely some. I mean, this could be literally be a game changer. Hold.fun, right? This is why Solana has been so successful, because it has pump.fun, constantly new meme coins being created, new listed. And the cool thing about this is as soon as it gets listed on the exchange, all of that PLS, you can see here the virtual LP is at 8.66k, so half of that, because it's V2, that's 4.3k dollars worth of PLS, right? And if that gets burned, that's 4,000 PLS that's gone forever, right? Now, obviously, the price needs to stay at those levels, but you guys get my point. The more the PLS gets burned, even if these things do 99%, but that liquidity is still locked and burned forever, right? It's just a value add that we don't have on Pulse Chain just yet. And this is freaking cool, right? No one can have more than 2% supply. This is why you can see all of these holders already, right? Because nobody can have a large supply. Look at this. Like, what coin with a 37k market cap has 131 holders? Like, spread out beautifully. No one has more than 2%. I don't know how this guy got more than 2%. 395, because he simply just picked up here. Maybe it's an error. Either way, this is super exciting. I'm super happy that it is here. And this is literally all that I still wanted to have on Pulse Chain. And you don't have to put up any risk, right? Like anybody can express their creativity here, right? Anybody who has some kind of um, the leadership skills can create a meme coin here. He's not disqualified by not having liquidity or any of that stuff. So yeah, you can buy more than 2%, obviously, if you start using different wallets, right? I think so. It's, yes, because it's a whole new ID. But that's just extra effort someone needs to go to. And I mean, I'm fine with that. Like, if people are going to go through all that effort to get more supply, this is most likely what happened. This guy has bought on multiple different wallets and then consolidated them to get the supply. Yeah. So he probably sent all of the coins that he bought on other exchanges here. But it's not the end of the world. I mean, it's what he has zero point 0.3 more than anybody else. See, so there was a little bit of a sell that came in here. Now, where is the sell hasn't registered here? Anyway, there you go. So finally some sells coming in here. Here we go. A $7 sell. Wow. Amazing. Let's see what you guys are saying. I bought a bit of the PLS directly in my wallet. Yeah, that's the thing with those reflection tokens is you need to be really, really early. And that's how the like Almighty and with those contracts that they create, they send 20% of the supply to an OA wallet and just garner all of those reflections into their wallets. Anyway, so they never really have to sell the price down of the token. Well, they seem to sell down the token as well, the greedy bastards. So the 9mm airdrop, there's an airdrop coming in today. Should I just grow through random coins for you guys? 'Cause you're free to request any coins. But I do understand that sometimes it's hard to really know what to look for. Learned my lesson with Mike and Kitty. In my opinion, reflection token sucks. I mean, yeah, man. I think everybody knows that Almighty and his crew hates me. They um, call me a racist, but they've got anti-Semitic posts on their timelines. It's freaking funny sometimes. Sharing anti-Semitic documentaries while calling others racists. It's freaking funny. Lots of red in the markets here. $70 sell here. So these plebs now want to start selling again, but they're gonna be absorbed eventually. Espool. Sunny does that with the friction tokens. He gains rewards and sells the tokens to scumbag. Yeah. Did you do Trump? If not, wifey is paired to Trump. Some yeah, I did look at Trump. I want to buy Trump after this live stream. I do have wifey up here. A very quick move. Oh my goodness. You serious? There's 87k, $87 worth of liquidity here. You say it's paired with Trump. 4 months old. Wow. If let's just judge this on USD value. I mean, wait for the 88.6 level at least. I mean, you're looking at these areas, right? It's going to come down here. It's going to be a good buy there. And I've got it on my watch list because I want to get it there. Espool, please. Stable. 5 days old. Wow, 30k in liquidity. Oh, this is the LUSD. You guys should be really, really careful here. Do not hold the other side of gift tokens. Please do not hold them. Because there is no mechanism that gets this back to peg. Except for the ARB, right? So if this trades lower than LUSD, there's no ARB there, no mechanism that brings it back to peg except for speculation. Speculation is valid, right? But you don't want to be betting on a peg because of speculation. Otherwise, Terra Luna would have stayed pegged, but it depegged. So that's why I say do not hold the side of the coin. This has no value, right? Hold the other side of the asset, right? Look, I don't hate your coins. I don't hate them. I've seen no one speak about the negative externalities of GIF. I don't know if people are too stupid to realize it or to see it or aren't just talking about it, but I'm not going to shut my mouth about it. And I've got large positions in GIF because I got in really, really early. So I'm fighting my own bags if you're looking at it as FUD. That's just my 3 cents. And once again, I'm a stupid pleb on the internet, right? That is my uneducated opinion, if you want to look at it like that. But I'm not here to FOMO people into things that they don't understand, right? The only reason GIF went that the highest it went is because people don't understand what's going on. They literally thought that this asset could not go down. Like I was told that multiple times in public chats, in private chats, in public platforms. So hopefully you guys respect my honesty. They're 54% on a lol what? Let's do another meme here. Yeah, I mean, hold the LUSD side, right? And I mean, you need relative size to be playing this ridiculous ARB game, as if arbitrage is like the godsend. I mean, we've been arbing literally for thousands of years. This is nothing new. Arbitrage is nothing new. And I've been spot on. Literally, anyway, I mean, everybody hates me already, so I love making new enemies, it seems. I mean, this is down, 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 down. But it went up very, very quickly. I could have told you this, and I did. I told you this at the start. This is going to do a full retracement of this move. That's just how markets move. Markets don't like fast moves like this. If there are no green candles, or if there are no red candles there, it's going to do the red candles on the other side. Now you've got a nice little red candle there. So hopefully you hold up on 35. But the RSI is coming down nicely, which you want to see. Like I saw no one warn people. Not one person said that this is exuberant, this is way too high, way too fast. No one. Okay, they all shielded to you up here. Now, if you want to put it on the log scale, that's fine, but this is still down 90%, 80% from here. But once again, this is normal. This is nothing, what do you say? I don't think it's anything malicious. The only malicious thing is this is really unnecessary to wick down the price like this. You could have just had a single-sided liquidity pool. I mean, you could even anyway, but someone needs to make the top, and this is a statement, right? You're not taking this any more higher. If you do take this higher, I'm going to take all your money, right? And this is the market maker speaking there, right? Yeah, this is going to do a full retracement. You can't do fast moves like this. Needs to be digested. And you've just only now broken out of bearish structure here. That is your breakdown level. I mean, it's got a lot more work to do. And you all told me the arbitrage is going to hold up the price here. What's going on, boys and girls? So, let's see if there are any buys coming through here. Just now. New buy 2 minutes ago. If not, then I'm most likely just going to end this stream here. How oversold is X? It depends on which one you would like to see. I mean, it's dirt cheap. It's not quite there versus PLS just yet. Beautifully bouncing here. I mean, you can go to the weekly. Right. Put it on the line chart. This is very bullish market. Not market structure, but this is a very, very bullish indicator. You can see the indicator is higher. Yet our price action is actually lower. It's bullish divergence, so we just need to see a W here. On the weekly, I mean, it's at 38. It got as low as 28 back here. The 3-day, this is the lowest the 3-day has ever been. And this is hidden bullish divergence as the price action is higher, yet the indicator made a new low. This is the lowest it's ever been. And this signals continuation, and currently we do have an uptrend because you still have a higher low here. Do you see this? Although slightly, it's still a higher low. You can see, right? On the daily, strong bullish divergence here, hey, as indicators or price action is lower, indicator is higher. I'm just objectively reading to you this as a book, right? This is not my opinion. This is not what I want to happen. Yeah, and you can see that there is a nice little W starting to form here. Clear as day, right? And it will be confirmed once we break above here. I mean, you're in location. This is where you should be interested. But no one's going to buy here except savvy investors like myself. They will be loading up here. The rest of you will be crying how it's the end of the world and how this asset is dead, etc., etc., right? This is just the opposite of what was happening up here. Right, okay. So I think I've gotten my point across quite well. Then again, this is your PLS chart. This is the weekly. We really don't have to zoom in. This is what we want to see, and I drew this literally at the high, which was back here. You want to see a W come in here, right? And then that's going to be a large W. So how oversold is X? I mean, yeah, what more do I need to say? I think I got to the point across well. The Tangangers are probably freaking out that I am that I have a fruit on my screen. Sota is good, really, really good. But if you've got this kind of influence, you can make tops. Pretty much like I can make tops, even with a relatively small following, right? So we've got, look at this, 420 live viewers on Twitter. That's so fake, right? And not a single request from Twitter. So you guys on Twitter, it's only just gains. So anyone on Twitter, can you post a comment, please? Or 420 of you are bots. Anyone. Let's see if there's any chat from Twitter. And look at the YouTubers, right? What's it saying? I think 23 viewers on YouTube, and just all of the questions is from YouTube. You see, not a single. Um,
Indeed, our coin has yet to.
Yo, let's see what Rob is doing here. Yo,
Animal Telegram. Indeed, our coin has yet to launch, but we are counting on it. How do you count? Zo. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, Zo. 1, 2, 3, 4, and vines, next, 1, 2, 8, 20. 20 is 20, and the 20s go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. They all start with a T, wa, and they end on U, E, or I, X, L, A, fine. That's the way of things
I'm a
in the
bot.
Hanimal universe.
Crypto
The
Mac.
reason that we like it, it organizes us, it makes things more brief, more exact, and more specific. Each word is one syllable. Each person is able to arm themselves with the concepts and do math that they didn't think that they could in the past using just decimal. Welcome to the Hanimal Telegram. Indeed, our coin has yet to.
Okay, so guys, there's a coin launch. I'll work on it. See what's going on here. Maybe Shane tells me. Oh. Okay, guys, it seems interesting. I'll keep you guys updated. Do follow my Twitter if something happens. Obviously, my Patreon and my Telegram will be first to know, but after that, I will let you guys know on Twitter what is up. TM, Crypto Mac, all bots, Mongolica. I'm a bot. So, a few real people there. What's three? What percentage is 3 of 400? That's like 0.0. What's 0.01%? Either way, do you guys think we can make this? Um, Putting a limit on it kind of like takes the wind out of the sails because whales can't buy more. So I mean, they're all stuck on 2%. They're like, oh no, I'm not buying anymore. So we need to. It's actually quite good because then you've got a lot of holders. I mean, you need to think about these things. I mean, look at all these holders, right? 130, and all of them, yeah. So maybe the next one I will remove the limit. because we don't have that many people on Pulse Chain, especially not now, right? All of them are licking their wounds, right? They don't really want to speculate on meme coins just yet, which is understandable. The risk is not there. You need the Pulse Chain price to be quite high because it's just a rotation of money, right? The meme coins did well because we recently, now these are a few months ago already, but um, Pulse Chain topped here, and then we had this insane Dick with Butt and all of the Tangang meme coins and everything launch here. It's just because this was a rotation of money, right? And now it is rotating again from the meme coins to Pulse Chain. I mean, I predicted this 2 weeks ago. And, um, I know it sounds sometimes I'm very, very cocky, but that's not the plan here. Like, we're not trying to blow my whistle or float my boat or anything like that. It's just, I mean, yeah, I don't know what I'm trying to say. And you can see it. You can see it on the Tangang coins, for example, as they're rolling over, right? So PLS is flowing back, or yeah, PLS money is flowing back into PLS, right? And this is very very normal as these they will bottom, right? This is versus PLS here. This looks different. Eventually they will bottom, right? You would like your indicators to get nice and low. Like maybe it doesn't even, maybe it stops at the 50, like something like that, right? So all of this flow will, from Pulse Chain, will eventually come back in here. I mean, you can go down the list. No split section. Furu. Furu has come down a lot. Uh, Someone must tell Famous that this is what happens when you block me. You literally blocked me at the top or somewhere here. Death to your coin. What's up, y'all? Matt is here. You should go back again, Matty, and see what I said about your token. Maybe someone sent it to you, and that's why you are here. Yeah, pretty much to summarize it, I'm interested to get some here, and I'm gonna buy some as soon as this live stream ends. Because I didn't get in the I unfortunately in it is in a crap time zone. So generally, I'm sleeping when you guys are doing the fun things. Yeah, I mean, and I've suffered through this multiple times, as you guys know. And I even got some flack for even just doing this. But it's getting much less. Eventually, people are over targeting me. A nice big sell, 364 came in here. Oh man, look at EHEX down 15% on the day. Let's quickly check a look what's going on. Hans, what happened with the weekly TA with Katie? Um, Katie's dad was in the hospital, and I really haven't really reached out to her since then. I just wanna, yeah, no one wants to be bothered, right, when your family is sick. So, and I think she's aligned with just saw your post on hold.fun. Sounds like pump.fun, but better. I mean, it's been a super cool experience thus far. You need 24. Literally, the contract interaction was $25, 25 cents in PLS, right? Yeah, and it's a super cool the bonding curve. I don't know if you guys are familiar with how pump.fun works, but they literally just enabled it for PLS a few hours ago, literally. So Trav let me know of it, and I launched it to check it out. And what's cool about this is that now I didn't see any function, but I'm pretty sure that you cannot give yourself any supply on this. Then there was a limit on it, 2% as well. So the dev can't even, when he lists this, buy more than 2%. So he might, in fact, get the very, very earliest and cheapest prices. Yeah, so I actually do think it's even better than pump.fun because it doesn't seem like the dev can give themselves an allocation. Then they need to buy on market and it has limits. So you can, I mean, you can, I don't see a fairer way to launch meme coins than this. Um, yeah, so I'd probably think about it a little bit more. EX. I mean, wow, look at this performance from our bottom, eh? But this is going to want to come down here versus PLS. And then obviously you've got large market structure here. What's the USD value doing? So no, it hasn't made new lows just yet. It's just still holding on there. I mean, if this bottoms out here, right? It's your breakout level. So top gainers today, LUSD. So it seems like someone was able to mint this. I bought at the exact low and closed my position. I saw this happen. But I mean, we can go once again back to the. I mean, repeating myself, right? Like fast moves, markets don't like fast moves. It will retrace the entire move, right? And even if this was the minting or whatever bug or a um just a normal seller, look where this came back to. Okay, so it had a little bit more room to go, but very close to that breakout level, hey? Very, very close. I don't know what happens here. I don't know if it's the end of it. I just don't like people falling in love with coins, especially zero utility meme coins, and especially unbacked stable coins. I mean, do I even have to say these things? Do I really have to say these things? Right, don't hate it, don't date it, but there's nothing wrong with the trading this a little bit, right? I mean, even if you caught the bottom here, you're up 300%, right? That's free pulse that you made. Yeah, don't fall in love with it. Take your profits. Find out a strategy that works for yourself. If you do not have rules for yourself, you will absolutely get destroyed in this market. These are some of the best traders and emotionally stable people that you're trying to go up against here. All right, they will absolutely destroy you. They will take all your money. So, this is not the playground. Please be careful, guys. What about Inc? I did a thorough analysis of the incentive token earlier. I'll summarize it for you. Pretty much for myself versus the PLS ratio, it's held up incredibly well. It's just held its highs versus the PLS ratio. Versus the incentive token versus USD, it's come down nicely. Um, I'll be frank with you. I'm harvesting my rewards in my PLSX farm and just compounding it. Um, So I don't. Yeah, I can't get it here. Let me just pull up the chart so I don't fumble my words constantly. Yeah, I mean it's held up here. I can't be interested up here. This is not in value. Value is down here, and it doesn't look like it's going to give us a chance. It looks like it wants to go higher, and there's lots of indicators showing the same thing. Versus USD, like I mentioned, it has come down. So if you're valuing your assets in USD, which I don't know why you're doing, I can't fault the granny if she wanted to blindly buy this here, right? This is catching or falling knife because you've got lower highs. There's no market structure formed, bullish market structure formed just yet. For it to be bullish, you need to hold a higher low here and then reverse. This then makes a higher high, and that's the definition of a trend change. And that's where I can go long. Right? There's a method to the madness, but no one really values their assets versus USD, especially now in the market. But that's different if you're a trader, intraday trader. Maybe then you're measuring your assets in USD. There are people, traders, that just hold USD and trade intraday, but that's not most of us, right? Most of us are hodling coins for the longer time frame. Is that a head and shoulders? What on this chart? I mean, you all gonna look at this, right? I think isn't this didn't Jenkins say something about a head and shoulders? No, I don't care much for patterns. I mean, worst case scenario is you retest the 63 cents area, but that probably means PLS goes a lot lower because I don't see incentive token losing USD value while holding value versus PLS, right? PLS needs to go down for that to get to that level. No, that's scary as hell. So I don't know if this for the incentive token to get to 60 cents, we're gonna have to break down on this chart. Right, lose these levels. It could happen, right? Because I mean you are pretty overextended even from here. Right, momentum is down, yet price action is higher. I mean, this is already confirmed the not really, it's bounced off again. Yeah, I mean, this is a very, very hard chart to analyze. The only thing I can tell you is pretty much it's not in value versus PLS. But you pretty much got what I just said. So if we were to go to 60 cents, which there is no market structure on it, or there's, yeah, I mean, it's a quick move straight down because there wasn't really any trading that happened here. So you can see the bunch of traffic that we had here. This is now holding up the price. This traffic area here. I mean, to be fair, it's a large area. So you're holding here and you can see, but if you start losing this area, I mean, if we lose this, you're going to go all the way to 60 cents. I mean, this has been an hour and a half, and you guys are selling down the what coin again. So, for you guys who are here, I'll explain to you what my mistakes were here. I should probably have allowed a larger limit here. This allows larger positions for people. I don't think a whale is happy with a 2% position. That then tells us that we need a lot more holders, right? You need a lot more buyers to come in here. Because one buyer can only have 2%, right? So that was, looking back at it now, that was probably a mistake, right? Then any other mistake. It's probably not a good idea to beta test other people's stuff, right? Because no one could sell less than 100% of their bag with the sell button. So these guys most likely just wanted to take some profits and instead just sold their entire position, destroying the chart, right? Yeah, so in the future, if somebody wanted to launch a coin on pump.fun on Pulse Chain, I would probably tell them to, but then again, you guys need to do some research as well. Make sure that the coin just launched. If the coin didn't launch as soon as they announced it on Telegram, rather look for a retracement, right? Buy the red candles because it's very volatile because lots of supply and etc. Number one in PLS can own 1% of PLSX. I'm confused. Great stream, Hans. Will be interesting to see how this what launch goes over the next few days. Yeah, generally it happens instantly, right? If the coin doesn't get to it the first time, it fails. This is the first coin. It has the first mover advantage. I've got a relative amount of influence. So yeah, I mean, there's some interesting things here. It could definitely still happen. But then again, if a whale really wanted a large position, you can use multiple wallets. But you're introducing more friction, and you want as little friction as possible with pretty much any product that you're selling, right? You wanted to make it as easy for people to buy it and interact with it. Yeah, and you're already sending people to another website. So we need to popularize holder.fun. And I already don't see anyone trying to make an effort. But rest assured, I'll continue putting my head on the chopping block, promoting the chain. I get I get interaction from very, very influential people. Like this handsome finance guy. He's probably the best base trader. They set up bots. He's interacted with me already. I'm interacting with Fred, who is the co-founder of Crypto Banter. I know him personally, right? And he won't be replying back to me if I don't have the influence or the followers that I have. And then again, it's very hard to take a coin from 1K market cap all the way to 60K with zero liquidity, right? We're starting literally at zero. So yeah, so I think those are my conclusions. Yeah, I mean, someone needs to make mistakes first, right? So that others can learn. So with that being said, this has been an hour and 36 minutes. I hope you guys learned something. Do click the like button and subscribe. Click the bell for notifications, and all of that tickles the algorithm, right? And that pumps your bags. This puts it in front of more people, right? So do share it if you enjoyed it and you think someone else will find value. With that being said, I hope you guys have a good Sunday and the rest of your weekend. Always remember to play from a position of strength. Do not get wrecked. There's still a little bit of time left in this bull market, right? Cheers and bye-bye.